Happy Wednesday to everyone. I hope that you are all doing okay. Um, I'm excited to see you. Please let me know if you have any questions or any comments. I would love to hear your goals. I'd love to hear any celebrations that you have. Anyway, I'm on here just a little bit early, but I did, good gravy, I need to get a drink of water. Sorry. Okay, that's much better. I don't know what it is, but have you ever noticed that sometimes when you start talking or you've got an important message to say, that all of a sudden your voice gets all clogged up and everything, and you start sounding like you're a partial frog. So I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. I know that I'm a little bit early, but you know what? That's okay. This just gives me a moment to tell all of you thank you so much. I am so grateful for you guys allowing me to share just a little tiny bit of your life with you. And I really mean it. If you need to talk, or you have some questions, or you just need some encouragement to not park your car, to not get out and not walk home, you can log a call with me. And I am happy to chat with you via Zoom. That way we can get to know each other a little bit better. And maybe I can offer you some tips or hints to help you stay on the journey that you've begun. Anyway, I know that it is a journey, and sometimes we get tired. So I want to do whatever I can to encourage you to not give up on your journey. Don't give up on your goals. Don't give up on your dreams. And if there is just even one word that I can give you to encourage you, I would be so grateful. So here we are. And if you have a celebration, please drop it in the chat. And I would love to celebrate those things with you. Okay. So it is time. I see that there is at least one person with us. Like I said, if you have a celebration, please drop it in the chat. If you have a question, please drop it in the chat, and I will do what I can to answer those questions. But most importantly, I want to celebrate with you. I know that somebody out there has a celebration, and I just want to say I am so proud of you. I am so excited. I would love to hear how you rewarded yourself. I would love to hear what it was that you did and how you plan to reward yourself. I would also love to hear about any obstacles that you overcame in order to reach that goal, and to be able to celebrate. Because in my opinion, it is all about the celebrating. If we don't celebrate the things that we want to continue, well, then we become just like we used to be. It was one of the harder things. I need to get a thesaurus out, because I have so many lists of things that were hard. But among the things that I struggled with to accept was that it was okay to celebrate the good things. It was okay to celebrate the little things. It was okay to celebrate the wins. It was okay to celebrate. And once I got over that, oh my goodness, I celebrate all kinds of things. For example, this morning when I took Zone out for our morning walk, I was celebrating that it wasn't raining, despite the fact that the thunderclouds were building up and I could hear the lightning in the background off in the distance. I was celebrating that right now, right now I'm celebrating the fact that the four-legged children have decided to take a nap, probably because I took them for a walk a few moments ago. But I'm celebrating that they're taking a nap, and so they aren't in here bothering us. So those are some of the things that I celebrate right this minute. And as I said, if you have a struggle or if you're struggling with anything, please do let me know, and let's see what we can do to help you stay in your car and not give up and not walk home. Since I don't have any questions right now, I would like to remind you that on the Facebook page, you can go to the YouTube channel where there are all kinds of different videos on all kinds of different things, and each week I will be adding to that collection. So let me know if there's something specific that you would like to learn about or that you would like some Leslie science on, and I am happy to accommodate those things. I don't want this to be a one-way conversation. I would love for it to be a two-way conversation. Pardon me. Now, just to get us started, or for my Leslie interpretation of the world for right now. I don't know how many of you watch Star Wars, but one of my favorite characters in Star Wars is Yoda. Now, why Yoda? Well, he's always very philosophical, but he does it in such a way that you don't feel as if he's being preachy or teachy. And my favorite expression that Yoda has is, there is no try, only do. So I was reminded of that yesterday when I was listening to Mike Rowe's latest episode of The Way I Heard It. Great episode. Because he's talking about there is no try, there's really only do. Those are not his words, those are my interpretation of his words. And so I started thinking about, how does that apply to our lives, and how does that apply to the journey that we are on? Well, let's stop and let's think about this. You may say, I'm going to try and ride that bike. But what do you really do? You get on the bike and you ride it. Now, you may not successfully ride it very far, just as a child or a person who is learning how to ride a bike. They may not be successful for very far, but they are not trying. They are taking action. When we say that we are trying to do something, we are not taking any action. We are simply believing, imagining, thinking, forecasting that something is going to happen. I could, for example, say that I'm going to try to move this pen on the desk without touching it. Well, you know as well as I do that I'm not going to be successful in doing that because, first of all, I'm not a magician. And secondly, the desk is level. So there's nothing that I can do, there's no force that I can apply without actually moving the pen. So how does that apply to this journey? Well, if you get up on a Monday morning and you say, I'm going to try to lose 5 pounds this week, what are you saying right there? You're giving yourself an out. You're really giving yourself an out. Because when we say that we are going to try to do something, that means that we can take door 1 or door 2. We can either be successful or take no action. I'm not going to say be unsuccessful because that's not good for your, that's not good for driving down those muddy roads. We're either successful or we take no action. So if you get up on a Monday morning and you say, I'm going to try to lose weight. I'm going to try to lose 5 pounds. I'm going to try to avoid the ice cream. These are the things that I'm going to try to do. You've already given yourself an opportunity to not do whatever it was that you said that you wanted to try and do. So how about if we rephrase that? Remember, according to Yoda, there is no try, only do. So let's say instead, we get up on Monday morning and we say, this week, I am going to take these actions so that I do lose this weight. This week, I am going to take these actions so that I do not eat the ice cream at the end of the day. Or even a better way of phrasing that last one is, this week, I am going to make certain that I have some non-fat Greek yogurt and some frozen fruit, and I'm going to microwave the frozen fruit and mix it with the non-fat Greek yogurt in the evening, and I'm going to enjoy that delicious snack. You see what you're doing? You're reframing. You're putting a positive spin on things. You're not giving yourself an out. You're telling yourself that you're going to be successful. And what does success lead to? Well, success leads back around to my favorite thing in the whole wide world. Celebrations. Celebrations. So what I want you to do is I want you to let me know what you are going to do. What action are you going to take? And how are you going to celebrate? Because I would love to celebrate with you. So I will see you at the same time next week. And I hope that you join me so that we can celebrate together. And I will answer whatever questions you might have. But until then, make sure that you stay in your car, don't park it, don't get out, and don't walk home. Because remember, you are enough. Have a great week. Till next time.